Yo, yo, g'day everyone. Wondering to myself, will AI slowly diminish our skills over time? More and more, we're basically relying on AI to do all our work for us. You just got to look at the mentality and the shift to AI. Used to be the thing, right? Just Google it, bro. Just Google it. And now that mentality is slowly shifting more to just chat GTP that, bro. Uh, and as we shift our mindset and reliance more and more on AI, you really have to wonder how many skills are going to be lost over time and where are we going to be at in 20 years. Uh, just think about, like, say, music production, right? And, if you wanted to produce music, even if you couldn't play an instrument, you still had to learn a pretty big skill set in order to become a music producer, right? You had to learn music theory, which is a pretty complicated field in itself. It's not something simple that you just pick up overnight. There is a lot of learning involved to become a music producer. And I've dabbled in music production way back in the past before, just as a hobby. Um, and it's not just a matter of learning the tools in order to produce the music, but there's also the theory behind it, in order to actually make a song that sounds good. Certain songs have, certain beats per minute or, different uses of different instruments to create a sound and a melody. But now, if you can just go to AI and just put in some prompts and have it spit out a song for you, then basically that's a skill set that's, gradually going to be lost over time, I think. And the same's true for video editing and video production and that sort of thing. Like if you wanted to produce videos and that you had to have a certain skill set in order to do that. But now people just chuck in a few prompts into AI and it spits out a video for us, and then they chuck it on YouTube or something, and there's another skill set that's just going to be lost over time, I think. And how many skill sets is this going to apply to? It's not just skill sets too. It's like personal skills that we have as humans. I mean, like problem solving and critical thinking, that sort of thing. Any creativity. I think it's slowly gonna diminish our skills over time, and we're just gonna end up with a dumbed down version of society. I think in 20 years' time, we'll end up with people who literally just can't problem solve or think for themselves, or a very cut down version of those skill sets, and those sort of critical thinking and problem solving skills, like they really grow, you know, the more and more you actually do that sort of thing, the stronger those skills become. It's kind of like going to the gym and training, right? And maybe you're training, your muscles to build strength, or you're training for endurance, or whatever it might be. And the more and more you train, the better you become at that, and the stronger your skill sets become. And I think, the same's very true for our minds. And if we're shifting our reliance more and more onto AI to do things for us, then surely those skills are just got to diminish over time. And what's going to happen in 20 years' time? Are we going to end up with people who basically just have lost that ability to critically think and problem solve on their own? Um, and it reminds me of, like when you're young, right? And when you're very young, you have trouble figuring things out, so you just throw your hands in the air and crack a tantrum, and give up basically. But as you get older and you become better at problem solving and critical thinking, and your creativity grows, You become better at solving problems on your own and figuring things out on your own. So basically, are we going to lose a lot of that resilience over time? Yeah, it's interesting to think about. Personally, I think we're probably going to lose a heck of a lot of skill sets, and it doesn't just apply to video production or audio production. I mean, how many skills are we going to lose over time because we just rely more and more on AI to do those things for us? Like what's going to happen with like analytics and analytical mindsets and things like that. Are those skills just going to be diminished over time because we can just chuck in some data into AI and it just does all the analytical thinking and processing for us? Yeah, so it's just amazing. I think we're going to just lose so much skills over time to AI, and we're just going to end up with a basically dumbed down version of society, which is going to, have a diminished skill set. And yeah, it's scary to think where we're going to go with this AI stuff. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think. I always love to know what you guys think about these sorts of things. And if you like the video, then smash the like button for us too. Cheers, legends.